I'll find you on the train, $95, give me $50 a piece, everything's fine. He'd have had me if he didn't realise I was such a stingy man.
Yeah.
Such a terribly, terribly stingy man. If he'd gone for, say, $7, I might have done it. $50, please, I'd rather take my chances.
Yeah.
I'd rather, you know, hide in the bogs when the guy comes round. I'm no fool. So he didn't give me. I get on the train, comfortable, I read the guidebook. First thing it says, beware of train scams, the man will try and pretend your ticket's phony. I was wise to. And there's something very sweet about beating the con men, isn't there? Oh, that's a sweet moment.
But it almost stops me from going on holiday now, because every guidebook says, you know, oh, look out for the con men, you're gonna get conned, whatever you do, don't get conned. And it's just terrifying, I'd rather just stay at home.
Well, as a man who's been conned 3 times in London, I actually feel safer now going abroad. There is that terrible thing though, where you feel bad because you are in a country with great poverty.
Yeah.
And yet you can't help feeling self-conscious that you are walking around and you imagine that to a lot of people you look like a giant dollar sign, like, you know, in a cartoon when, you know, one of the characters is starving and everyone looks like a chicken, a roast chicken dinner. And I was slightly conscious of that at times, but got to the place where the wedding was taking place. Fantastic fort, very ancient fort up on a hill looking over Rajasthan. Beautiful, absolutely tremendous. Kate Winslet, I read, had stayed there after the success of Titanic.
Very nice.
So, you know, it was a high-class clientele. I imagine they'll be asking me to sign the book. They didn't, but I'm sure they'll be posting it to me at some point for my opinions.
It's just administrative oversight.
But you're thinking to myself, oh, it's a you know, it's a traditional Indian wedding. Steve, what did you wear? Just a regular suit? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
You had to dress up, did you?
I popped along, bought myself a Sherwani suit. Alright, did the whole deal. Steve needs to look good when he's at a wedding. If I'm going to be in the background of photographs whilst boogieing,
You want to look like the real deal.
I want to look like the real deal. So, close your eyes, I'll pop on the Sherwani jacket. No, why are you laughing? I brought the hat back last time I went travelling.
Which was terrible.
You disrespect the hat.
It was an appalling hat.
Be very careful. I'll tell you this, Harold, while I'm putting it on, keep your eyes closed, but tell people how they can tune into the webcam, because I'll tell you, this is going to draw webcam viewers by the bucket load.
Yeah, well, basically go to the 6music website, bbc.co.uk/6music, and there'll be a little thing there where you can click on to see the webcam. Can we open our eyes yet?
Not yet, because
I'm
going to give you the full model in. This is great. And you know what? It's well, firstly, be very careful what you say, because I don't want you to be racist in any way, but it's going to take me a while there's a lot of buttons, I won't do the whole deal. I'll tell you, people are going to be flocking to the webcam right now.
This is great radio.
Check this out. Oh, come on! Racist 1, racist 2. What are you laughing at?
They let you into the wedding wearing that.
You're kidding me, this looks great, what are you talking about?
Well, Sammy, come on, let's describe it. Because
You look like a panto villain.
because the thing is, it's not flattering, because you're a very tall, lean man, and it's kind of clinging to you. You look like a big
I had it
purple
taken
stick.
in so that it was be figure hugging.
Yeah, but it's a bad idea.
What are you talking about? People were raving about this.
It's kind of a long maroon, purpley kind of smoking jacket type affair with decorative gold things. Oh, it's awful.
Are you kidding me? This is outrageous. I am genuinely shocked.
The neck of your white t-shirt, you look like a jazzy priest.
Well, firstly, I was thinking of wearing this maybe to the BAFTAs.
You should.
Yeah, because I don't see... Well, firstly, I think I look good.
Yeah.
Secondly, what are they going to say?
Well, they can't say you can't come in.
Of course not.
So you'll be able to go in looking like that,
I
which
think
will be fine.
I think you're... Well, I'm genuinely... I can't understand why you don't think it looks good.
Sat down, you don't look so bad. Stood up,
Why
you
do I
look
look bad?
ridiculous.
Admittedly, I've not put the proper trousers on either. I got...
Yeah, because that would make all the difference.
This is unbelievable. This actually sounds...
Sat down, you look a bit like John Lennon, maybe.
This actually sounds offensive. Actually, it's not unlike the sort of thing that you saw the Beatles wearing
absolutely
back in the
not.
day.
But theirs was shorter.
They weren't shorter. What are you talking about,
They were
woman?
very well-proportioned men.
Oh, well, that's true enough. I'll tell you, well, check out the webcam, make your own opinion, get in touch. How do people get in touch, Har?
They can text us on 64046, or they can email at stephen.6music@bbc.co.uk.
Have I got to stand up so the webcam will take a picture of me? How
Yeah,
long-
just stand up for...
M Ward's going to be in session later on the show. We'll play some M Ward and I'll stay stood up for the duration. Check out the webcam, see what you think, give us your verdict. M Ward will be in session for us later on the Steve Show. Do not complain and criticise if you've not yet got the perfect webcam shot. I will endeavour to get the very perfect photo, so you can give us your opinions. I think I look pretty dapper, but you were being racialist.
No, not at all. But when you stand up, we felt, didn't we, that perhaps you need a little belt to break it up.
6music.
6music.
Steve Show, BBC Six Music with me, Steve Merchant. We've got Harry here, who works in a bank, Sally from the North. Thank you very much indeed for listening. Harry, you have a musical choice for us.
Yeah, you remember March 2008?
Yes. Which specific day are you thinking of?
It would have been a Sunday.
Yeah.
Six Music played the Muslims, and they are now called the Soft Pack. They've got a lot of press. They're the next big thing. The world's catching up with me, which is nice to see. They were in session a week and a bit ago for Mark Riley's show. Rob Hughes, my old mucker. Rob Hughes was sitting in for my old mucker, Mark Riley.
Right.
And they played this track in session, Parasites.
That was Harry's musical choice on this week's Steve Show. Go on.
That was Parasites by the Soft Pack in session for Mark Riley. Now, if you want to get hold of some of their music, it's quite confusing. They've got a single out in the UK called Nightlife Brightside on Caspian Records, or you can get their album as the Muslims direct from 1928 Records in the US on the web.
Thank you very much indeed. Some responses are coming in, I'm sure people are. If you've just joined us, I went to India and I bought a Sherwani suit looking pretty dapper, wearing it here in the studio. You can check out the webcam if you want the latest updates. And yeah, probably people are already talking about how great I look.
Yeah, Michelle in Orlando, Florida, says it's very Sgt. Pepper, Steve.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you should
Rock and roll classic.
However, James has texted in and said it looks like a dog jacket proportioned to a giraffe.
Exactly what I specified. But I said it in Hindi.
BBC Music.
While I was over in India, I went to a Bollywood movie in the cinema, and I'd heard it's a great experience because people get really into it. They sing, they dance, they jump around, they really enjoy it, you know. And there's none of the kind of usual cinema etiquette. There's people talking on mobile phones, chatting, singing, the whole thing. Sadly, we sort of went midweek, and you know, it was a bit more muted. And I was very much enjoying the film. It was my first Bollywood experience. It was tremendous, incredible production values, great song and dance numbers, really good, really enjoying it. Obviously, no subtitles, so I had to piece together the story, but it wasn't complicated. After an hour and a half, they took an intermission. I thought I'll probably nick off here. I reckon I can probably anticipate, you know, what the rest of the film is. But it got me thinking about Bollywood movies, and I was sort of doing a bit of research. And the most successful Bollywood movie ever is called Sholay, and I thought I'll play a tune from that. I'm playing some music today with an Indian vibe. So this is from the movie Sholay, and as I say, the biggest Bollywood movie ever, sort of made, I think, mid-70s. And this is called Mehbooba Mehbooba. Raoul Dev Burman, Mehbooba, difficult to pronounce when you're just dancing along like Sammy. Yeah, it's looking good. It just gets in, like you say, gets in your soul, doesn't it? Indian music.
Gets in your neck, I find.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So yes, wonderful song. I'm looking great. I'm trying to add, as someone's rightly pointed out on the texts, a certain degree of occasion to a Sunday afternoon. Nothing wrong with that. People still giving us the response to the outfit.
Yeah, Sam in Leicester. Steve, you survived the con man on the train, but not the con man in the suit shop. Callie in Portsmouth, a wonderfully stylish robe, slightly reminiscent of the old living room wallpaper we once had.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, that's true, that's true. Ed in Deal, I think your jacket makes you look like a soldier from a medieval Lego set.
That's a very specific. I think that probably captures it perfectly.
Yeah, James in Newcastle, it makes you look like an IT technician that's also a part-time genie.
Oh, these are some of the things I said in Careers Office. These are some of the suggestions. I never fulfilled them. It does. I'm feeling a little bit like Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
I imagine I'll have a wild adventure when I leave the studio. But prior to that, earlier, of course, the wonderful Mr. T came in and spoke to us. He's not here live in the studio right now, so you won't see him on the webcams. And
Don't queue up outside.
Don't queue up outside. Try and get his autographed. He's been. He's gone. But we spoke to T, and anyway, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause, please, as we welcome Mr. T to the show. This is a huge thrill for me, Mr. You. I'm sure I've done lots of interviews. You've met lots of people who've said that they are fans, that they worship you. I've brought evidence.
Okay.
I'm hoping this is evidence to prove how excited and thrilled I am. When I was young, when you were, you know, on the A-team and so on, it was breathtaking to me. I was obsessed. I used to dress up as Howling Mad Murdoch. My friend Tom would be Mr. T. He was a pasty little white chap from Bristol, but you used to be able to buy a costume, a Mr. T costume, from Argos. He had that. He would wear that little plastic kind of jacket. I think possibly the Mohawk. I can't remember if you could buy the Mohawk as well. I had everything. I had the tea, the magazines. Look at this. This is the box that I made to hold my A-team action figures.
Oh wow!
It's cut out cardboard from the packaging there. I mean, aside from the A-team magazine that you can see here,
wow,
85 pence. That was bought originally, probably 1984, 85.
Wow!
Look at that.
I'm gonna have to sign it for you.
Of course you are, sir. Look at
Wow.
that poster, the whole gang there.
I am honored. I'm humble, Steve.
But wait, you think that's impressive? That's
Oh, wait,
the fold-out
you
magazine.
got more?
Sir.
You got Mr. T action figure.
The Mr. T action figure.
Let me tell you.
Look at that.
That is the coolest, because Mr. T action figure can beat up G.I. Joe. He is the toughest. Wow. I
Look at
am
that.
honored, Steve, and you still got it.
The whole gang. I got the whole gang
Man,
here.
you got Howling Mad Murdoch.
If you're busy
Wow.
later, we could. If you're not busy, we could just sit around. We could play with
Yeah, we can
these.
play, we can fight, we can punch.
We can go out in the yard.
Wrestle,
back.
We can get out on the floor.
All of them.
And move them around.
Yeah.
I am honored, believe me.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'll sign everything you want me.
I want you to sign it. I want you to have your photo taken with
Yeah,
it.
I have to, and what an honor.
So
what an honor.
I hope that just shows you how thrilled and excited I am.
And I'm humbled by that, really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and I'm gonna do my best to never let you down.
Thank you. Well, you've not
Thank
so
you.
far.
Well, that gives me energy.
Good.
To keep going, keep doing the right thing.
Now-
And I will.
Can I ask why are you here in the UK? What are you?
Well, I'm here because the Snickers Get Some Nuts campaign. I want to toughen up the bricks.
You wanna
Some of
toughen
the
up the
guys,
bricks?
some of the guys are a little wimpy.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, I'm not really, because you just happen to be right in front of my eyesight.
Sure,
I
sure.
wouldn't look at because I know you tough. Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other guys.
Sure.
Yeah, because you a good guy.
I appreciate that. Now listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I
Okay.
have never been in a fight.
Okay.
I've generally avoided them, often by running. I find running's very useful. Begging is great if you're ever in that situation.
That's part of, I wrote a manifesto, and that's part of, I tell people to avoid trouble.
Yes.
As tough as I am, I avoid trouble. I tell people, don't become easily provoked. Because people as tough as I am, they try to pick fights with me.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. T, you ain't so tough. In my manifesto, I write about avoid trouble. If a guy say I'm not so tough, I say, you're right. If somebody step on my toe, I pass it around, walk around it. I avoid trouble. Because I'm confident, I'm secure in myself, I have nothing to prove. Only time I fight, if somebody attack me, you're supposed to fight.
Yes.
Fight back.
Really?
Yeah, other than that, if you give me a bad look.
Are you sure you're not supposed to scream like a girl? Are you sure? Are you actually check the facts there?
Yeah. No. This is what they call Mr. T's rules for fools. Tell people how to avoid trouble.
Yeah.
Whenever trouble come, see, that's my middle name, Trouble, because it started with a T. I can handle myself. But mostly I want all people to know to avoid trouble. Being a tough man is not about getting in a lot of fights. See, I'm a tough guy, but I'm not a bad guy. See, bad guy don't have no rules. I'm tough because I play football, I wrestle, I box, I bodyguard, and all that. But at the same time, I'm not a bully, I'm not a predator.
Can you remember the last time you had to use your fists?
It's been a long time.
Has it?
Long time. That's because I'm disciplined. See, if I wanted to let somebody sucker bait me, I've been in a fight a lot of times. See, that's how I treat Rocky in the movie.
Yeah.
I treat him. I was a head woman, they didn't want to protect the woman, so I tricked them into fight me. But, you got to avoid that. I use mind control, If a guy say he's tough, he's tougher than me. A guy say he's bigger than me, whatever bigger, I don't get into that. That's what I tell the kids. So my message is to the kids and the young people. See, my out there fighting everybody, the kids going to want to fight everybody, I tell them, no, listen to your mother, stay away from drugs, don't hang with the wrong crowd, study hard in school.
Write a thank you note when you get a gift.
Huh?
Always write a thank you note.
Oh yeah, that's important. That's important.
If your grandmother sends you something, send her a thank you note. She'll appreciate that.
Not only that, Steve, you go visit grandma.
Visit grandma.
Hug grandma. Love grandma.
Yeah.
See, I tell everybody that's important. Not just grandma, but mama. See, a lot of people don't know Steve, but between me and you, I'm nothing but a big old tough, overgrown mama's boy.
Really?
Yes.
You love your mother?
I love my mother, and that's the message I tell the kids. I'm not the sissy mama boy or the wimpy